created animations for a robot enemy character. So like the main player, I'm going to go ahead and right click and create a 3D or 2D object sprite square, and I'm going to name it robot, and I'll put him to the center. First I need to create animator. I have an animator folder, and there I'm going to create animation controller. I'll call it robot animator, and the new robot that I just created, specify the robot animator. I should select all the sprites, make sure texture type is sprite, pixels per unit is 48, sprite mode is single, filter mode point, no filter, compression none, and then apply. Yeah, so after all that's applied, it seems like when I select my robot, the sprite is missing now for some reason, so I'm going to dump it in again. And as you can see, it's really big. Make him 0.1. Okay, so that's good. I'm going to dock this here, and I'm going to create the animations now. So in the animation, I'm going to create, make sure I'm in the correct folder, so animations. I want to create robot D1, save, and in here I'm going to dump in 5 frames, and those 5 frames are going to go to half a second. So if I play, he's just hovering up and down. So this is direction 1, D1, so this is he's facing south. And to create another one, I just create a new clip, and I'll just time lapse it so you don't have to sit through the whole thing. So with all that created, I'm going to hop into the animator. I need to select the robot animator, and as you can see, it's created all the animations automatically, so I need to make transition from any state. I'm also going to create a float called which direction, and by default it's going to be 1. So for the first one, which direction equals, whoops, this is, I need to delete that. It's on a float, it's supposed to be an integer, so which direction equals 1, and I need to make sure that can transition to self is turned off, and I'm going to do that for all of them. Okay, so I'm going to dock this project tab back down here. I can make this nice and big. In the scripts folder, I'm going to create a script called let's call it robot. And I'm just going to open it up. And before I script anything, I'm going to make sure. Actually, I'll just go ahead and create some variables first. So animator called animator, and public game object called player. I'll hop back here real quick, and I want to drag and drop the robot script into the robot before I forget. In here, I'm going to do transform dot position equals vector 2 dot move towards transform position, dot position, which is the position of this robot, comma, new vector 2 player dot transform dot position dot x player dot transform dot position dot y comma time dot delta time times, I'll do 1.5 f. So this is going to get the robot to move towards the player. Oh, I forgot to set the start function animator equals get component animator. Okay, so whoops, I need to fix this, and I believe that there's a comma. So this one will be move towards player, and the next one is going to be, oops, rotate to player. But before I do that, I need to make some calculations. So vector to direction equals player dot transform dot position minus transform dot position, and then float. I'm going to create a float called angle, and it's equal to math f dot tan 2. I'm not sure what that means. I just found this on the internet. Direction dot y, direction dot x times math f dot rad to deg. Not sure what that means either. So I'm basically looking for this this angle. So I'm going to compile that. So the idea is to rotate this robot depending on what the value of this angle is. So just to let you know, if I go here, anything up is 0 degrees. Anything this way is positive to all the way to positive 180. But anything on this side, oh sorry, anything on this side is negative, 0 to negative 180, and anything from here to here is positive, so 0 to positive 180. So what I need to do is, let's just say if angle I'll start with the There's a couple things I want to change first. The speed is, I think, too fast. I don't want him to be moving at the same speed as the player. I want to make him a lot slower, so I'm going to go 0.5. And I need to switch these direction X and direction .Y. Before I deal with this piece of script, I'll just explain real quick that if these are the directions, south, southeast, east, northeast, north, northwest, west, and southwest, then in order for the robot to rotate, just say in this direction, he needs to be in this range, from positive 22.5 to negative 22.5. So, and if he wants to be over here, he needs to be between 22.5 and 67.5. So these are 45 degrees apart. So if I want to start with the bottom, which is the south, direction 1, then I need 157.5. So I'm going to put angle is greater than 157.5, and angle is smaller or equal to 180, and because I'm working with this one here, or this one, this is negative 157.5, there's going to be angle is smaller than minus 157.5, and angle is greater or equal to 180. Oh, sorry, this has to be negative, and this has to be a negative as well. And if that's true, then animator dot set integer which direction is 1. So I'm going to go through all these and do it for all 8. Actually, I can just get rid of these here. I don't need these extra conditions. It shows just the two values, if it's between the two values. So I'm going to compile that. So I'm going to hop back in here, and with the robot selected, I'm going to make sure I drag the ninja into the player field in the script, and I'm going to hit play. So you'll see that not only will the robot follow me around, but he'll also rotate to where the player is relative to the robot. So as you can see, if I move down, he rotates. It's kind of hard to see because the screen is small. I think you get the point. So I'm going to cut it off here. Hopefully you enjoyed that, but there's going to be, I'm not sure if I'm going to do more videos, but please be on the lookout because I may do more to improve upon this. Okay, so thanks for watching.